class, we were learning about the sheet metal works. When the sheet metal works, example, some product when you completed it, example a container, after completing the sims means the hems, when you complete that in that container, if you carry the liquids, sometimes it will get leak here and there. So to avoid that one, we are going to fill the joints with a filler metal. It's called solder. We'll use solders. Okay, this solder is nothing but when you go to electrical shop or some electronic shop, they'll do soldering. The same way that soldering is done here with the different equipment, not used in the electronic stores. Okay, now see, solder is a operation to fill the metal in between the joints to avoid the leakage of the liquids. Okay. Now this solder is made with lead and tin. Okay, lead and tin. So this lead and tin is a filler metal. Okay, this filler metal is lead and tin. This filler metal in the solid state we cannot fill it in the joints. So when this filler metal, lead and tin to be filled when it is in the molten state. Okay, that operation is called soldering. For doing soldering, we are using solders. The solder is the filler metal used to make the joints fill when it is in the molten state. Okay, introduction is done. Now, what happened? Types of solders. We have the two types of solders. One is soft solder, second one is hard solder. One is soft solder, second one is hard solder. Second one is hard solder. Okay, what is soft solder? See, these soft solders or hard solders are made with the metals or alloy metals. Made by metals or alloy metals. Okay, this filler metal means the solder which we are using for joint. It has to have the low melting temperature. Have low melting temperature around 450 degrees centigrade. Okay, soft solder should be a 400 degrees below. Soft solder below 400 degrees. Approximate. Okay. Now hard solder is hard solder is 450 degrees centigrade. Now we will check what is soft solder, what is hard solder. When we use this filler metal to join the sheet metal, iron melting temperature 1800 degrees centigrade. Sheet metal will melt at the, when it is in pure state, it will melt at 1800 degrees centigrade. But whereas the filler metal is having 450 above or up to 450 is a soft solder. Hard solder is 450. So when we join this sheet metal, the filler metal of solder will melt, but the sheet will not melt. Okay. In the low temperature, when this one melts, the gas where it is there, it will fill up with this filler metal of solder. This solder is made alloy of tin plus lead. Okay. Now, when these soft solders, hard solders are used, when the joint is made, when you know required, if you again remelt it, the metal will melt and come out, and you can separate the sheets also, because the sheet is not melted. Now, to do soft soldering or all soldering, before this is doing soldering work, there is a doing of a pre-working, that is called cleaning of the surface of where we do the soldering. Okay, for that, for cleaning purpose, we are using fluxes. What is this flux? Example, in the house, your water pots, brass water pots, after some times it will become a dull color. When you clean and keep, it will give the good luster, good bright appearance. Okay, so the oxide metal is removed, oily substance. So to do this surface preparation of solder sheet metal, the surface has to be clean. So to clean this, soldering fluxes are used. These soldering fluxes are called cleaning agents. What is this cleaning agent? Soldering fluxes. Function of flux. Soldering fluxes are, we have that Solomonic. Okay, and some ammonium chloride. In the electronic shop, when you go, they do soldering, they will use the paste in the form of the paste. Okay. This flux is available in liquid form and solid form. Solomonic is a one cleaning agent, and ammonium chloride and zinc chloride also they will use for cleaning. Nothing but this is fluxes we can use to remove by the chemical reaction of the surface of the metal. How example, if you apply a lemon on the brass pot, it will give good luster. So this lemon is acting as a chemical, citric acid, and it is getting very surface making clean. Same way here we are using the fluxes to clean the surface where has to be do soldering. That is in the liquid form, solid state and liquid form. Functions. What are the functions of this soldering flux? What are the function of the soldering flux? It is preparing the surface to do solder. It is to prepare to do the solder. When you are doing this soldering, what happens? The surface, when it is clean only, the creep of, see, if you have a in the house, your floor is like oil patches. Here and there little oil, greasy, dirty is there. When you put the water, what happens? The water will flow, spread on the floor completely. Where the oily substance is there, the water will not flow properly because of oily substance is there. So in the same way, when the soldering portion of the metal is not cleaned properly, the solder will not creep. Creep means pakadam, oka daggara nunchi mari. So where it is flux, that oxide metal is there, or dust is there, rust is there, it will not creep in that area. To creep this solder properly, we are using fluxes to clean the surface. That is the function of the flux, and it will make the surface pickling also. Pickling is nothing but when you take a chemical reaction, flux is taking chemical reaction with the surface of the iron sheet. What happens? The surface, it will clean and it will make a rough surface. Okay. How this rough surface will be means, see, Anywhere in the house, when you put some lemon drops on the floor, after some time it will clean and that lemon drops portion will become white. When you touch the surface, the surface will be a little be rough like. Okay, when we sweat in the summer and it will dry, your face will be rough surface like that. Same way it will be, the formation will be there. This rough surface is allowing the solder to have a well grip to hold the solder. Now selection of the flux. What we have to do? Selection of the flux. Selection of the flux. Selection of the flux. See what sheet metals we are using. Not only iron sheet we are using to join the seams. The sheet metal work, it may be anything. It may be a brass work, it may be a copper work, it may be a zinc, galvanized iron, whatever. Thin sheet work we are doing. According to the material, what we are using, different of material. According to the material, we'll select the selection of flux. Flux we have different types of flux. Okay, and we'll see the all fluxes will not apply for the metals, sheet metals. Different metals will have different fluxes, because some fluxes will attack the sheet metal, sometimes it will eat up also. So according to the sheets, what metal we use, according to that we will select the flux. Okay, after selecting the flux, we will have a different types of flux. That is one active, positive, active and passive. This active is nothing but it is having very quick reaction to make the flux to prepare surface fast and easily, because of it is chemical reaction. These fluxes are chemical, that is zinc, chloride, ammonium chloride, hydrochloric acids. Okay, this ammonium, this zinc chloride, everything is in the acid. The zinc pellets are added. Zinc metal is added in the form of small chips, pellets. Okay, when it is added, the reaction between the chemical and the zinc, it will start boiling like and get bubbles, and the zinc will dissolve into the chemical in ammonium chloride and this chloride. So now when you are using hydrochloric acid, you should be take very careful precautions. It is very concentric. When it is very concentric, it is dangerous to use it. So we will dilute the hydrochloric acid and we will add the zinc pellets. Okay, when this hydrochloric acid is added, diluted with water, don't add water to acid. Don't add water to acid, but add water to acid. So when you add water to acid, it will cause the accident also. So when the acid fell on, see this hydrochloric is so concentrated, if one drop is put on your hand, other end it will get off. So these things, when they are in concentrating, we have to dilute and use. And when these operations are made, we have to take very carefully safety precautions, use goggles. See, these all are the chemical reactions. The fume hazards, sometimes it will enter into the eyes and it will affect your eyes. Irritation maybe, sometimes it may be dangerous also. And when you are doing a soldering with a solder, don't allow, when the solder is in molten state, don't allow the water, cool water to touch also. Okay, it will splatter. It will come on, swell on your, if it is coming on your body, it will accident take place. Your body will get a burn. Now, this is the solders, introduction, types, hard solders, okay, soft solders, okay, soldering, hard solder, soft solders, hard solders, soldering for fluxes, soldering fluxes. The soldering fluxes are Solomonic, zinc chloride, ammonium chloride, like this we are using. Okay, what is this active means? The chemical one will have the more active. Passive means, see, here we have the organic and inorganic fluxes also. Organic and inorganic fluxes. Okay. Some are made by chemical, some are made by the tree gum segregation, that is resins, okay. These resins are used. So some these acids, when you apply to clean the, where the soldering has to be done, it will, the metal will be eaten up. In that place, the passive fluxes are used, that is pine tree resin is used. So in the soldering shops they use the passive flux which is in the form of paste, that will not attack the further to the metal what we join, okay. The other fluxes it will join. So whenever you do this soldering work, not wire and electronics, the sheet metal work, after completion of your work, you will clean with water, clean water number of times to clean out all the active fluxes such as acids and soldering and everything, okay. Then the further attack it will not take. Class for solders, soft solder, hard solder and